Yo, what's up, Red Faction? So, last week I didn't upload a twid. We're in the last week of Iron Banner because of the 2 weeks, and I've been kind of working on just kind of leveling and playing the First Descendant. So if you missed any of those streams, hop on over to Twitch. You can see all the VODs there. Um, I'm wondering if I should just like upload each VOD from the stream here, or do we make like another channel for specifically VODs? Um, I was very when I was playing Destiny, I was getting very upset because I felt like there was nothing that was working. You know, like in PvE, I have a blast. I have such a great time. I have so much fun. And normally when I play PvP, I have fun too. But Iron Banner just it doesn't like control was like, it's all right, and the tribute's like, oh god, this sucks. So I really don't know if like when Iron Banner weeks are here, if I'll play that much PvP. Heck, I even frickin' decided to play my hunter, and the games were more fun. But it's like I'm a warlock mate. I like playing warlock. I don't like having the feeling that I can't play my best class because, you know, oh, there's the there's no good supers for it. Um, so there's that. But with that out of the way, let us read This Week in Destiny, July 11th, 2024. This week in Destiny, we're preparing for Act 2 of Echoes. We're less than a week away from Act 2. Literally, this Tuesday resets Act 2. And we're recapping everything you can expect on launch day and beyond. So let's dive into those topics. Developer livestream recap. If you missed it, well, it was this past. There's new battlegrounds, weapons, and artifact perks. Story timing after Echoes. We've heard player feedback about the weekly story rollout in Echoes, and we're trying out a new schedule in the next episode. In Revenant, all narrative content for each act will be playable at the launch of the act. This will give players the option to play through the story for each act at their preferred pace. The remainder of the episode format will remain the same, such as the act structure and seasonal challenge weekly rollout. New battleground in Echoes. You'll journey to the center of Nessus in Act 2. With these 3 new battlegrounds, while unraveling the mystery of the disappearing radial area, you'll fight through hordes of enemies and powerful bosses as you track the source. With a continuing story, each battleground will start where the last one left off. New and returning weapons. In Act 2, the highly popular rocket-assisted frame sidearm archetype gets its first solar entry. You can roll with heel clip and snapshot. I wonder if it will get kill clip. That would be interesting. The heavy burst subfamily introduced in the final shape, we're adding another one to its collection. A arc pulse rifle. Edgy current swashbuckler. 300 rounds a minute, 72 recoil. And the perfect paradox is returning. Nice. Very nice. That would probably pair well with Red Death. Just saying. Artifact perks. With Act 2, we'll be releasing a new row of artifact perks focused on sniper rifles and solar. So, in Column 1, Anti-Barrier Sniper. When this modifier is activated, Overcharge modifier is always on. The cost of scavenger mods are reduced. Incendiary rifle rounds, solar sniper precision hits scorched targets. Solar fulminations, your ignitions do increased damage and an increased radius. Sniper meditation. Sniper rifle hits grant snacking sniper rifle damage, stability, and reload bonuses for a short time. Heavy snipers count more as one. So Whisper of the Worm, Beloved are really going to be good here. Or really any sniper. But heavy snipers, considering, Whisper is probably going to be your best bet. There it is. In addition to the new weapons and artifact roll, we're we have some additional balance tuning we're working on. Here are some changes we're looking on to make in early August. Bringing in Swarm Grenade and Thread Spectre into line because on Prismatic it's broken. Increasing Twilight Arsenal and Hammer of Soul damage versus bosses and mini bosses. Armor. Correcting the issue that allows swapping between regular armor mods and reserve mods to enable higher armor count than the maximum. This was never an intended functionality. To offset this, we're buffing the following ammo-related aspects. Reserve ammunition for all weapon types has been increased to 15%, with weapons with low reserves for the weapons gaining a larger buff. Reduce the cost of reserves by 1, so that way you can get that stack. Weapons. Increase the Tech Scout rifle damage in PvE, reducing the flinching for sniper rifles by 50% versus combatants in PvE, increase Ariana's Vow, and remove stat penalties from Adept mods. In addition to the updates we shared during the live stream, one new update that we wanted to mention was the change we're playing for Still Hunt. We'll be reducing Still Hunt's Golden Gun damage when paired with Celestial Nighthawk by 25%. Since launch, we've been monitoring the potency of this exotic and felt it needed a slight adjustment. While hunters still have the opportunity for some thematic tie-ins between Celestial Nighthawk, Golden Gun, and Still Hunt, this should help reduce the bit of damage disparity between each class, and between what should be a viable weapon alternatives. Whisper of the Worm has had a bit more of an opportunity to outshine the special exotic with the upcoming artifact perk after these changes. Be looking out for whatever fun boss melting clips we come up with, so it can be nerfed. If it's too, out of the wazoo. Solstice armor. The Warlock. Not a big fan of the helmet. The gauntlets and maybe the boots are probably the only thing I like. I like the more armor focused, like old style plate armor look. Havoc hardware in Crucible Labs. Next week we'll be testing out the new Havoc hardware mode in Crucible Labs. Havoc hardware is like Mayhem, but for special and heavy weapons. Following the rules of Havoc hardware, players will be fully focused on the weaponry, and the abilities are disabled. Ammo crates respawn rapidly, players drop more ammo, so we're expecting an all-out fight in the Crucible realm. This may be a nice place for Crucible-centric players to level the crafted weapons with an influence of the influx of ammo availability. As well, Guardians also have the opportunity to earn a bit more rep in lab modes. So hop in, check it out. Bungie X Rec Room. We are thrilled with our collaboration with Rec Room, a pioneer in the user-generated content gaming space. With the goal of bringing the epic world of Destiny 2 to a new generation of Guardians, Rec Room players will have the chance to explore the meticulously recreated version of the tower and play Destiny 2 Guardian Gauntlet. This in-game experience merges the innovative, community-driven folk approach to Rec Room with the rich, immersive world of Destiny 2. Players will have a collection of avatar cosmetics from the 3 Destiny classes at their disposal. Hunter cosmetics will be available first, then Titan and Warlock. Guardian Gauntlet in Rec Room launches today. Chaos for good. Happy Disability Pride Month. Guardians Disability Pride Month was originally started to celebrate the passing of the Americans with Disability Act in the United States. Since then, Disability Pride Month has been adopted by many other countries around the world to celebrate and honor the achievements, experiences, and struggles for the disability community. Accessibility at Bungie, one of our Bungie Inclusive Diversity and Equity Association, is celebrating with the Everyone Can Play collectible pin and emblem. We are excited to partner with Ability Points, a non-profit organization that strives to help disabled adults achieve employment in the tech and gaming space. During the month of July, for each purchase of the Everyone Can Play collectible pin, which comes with a matching emblem, $7 will be donated to Ability Points. Get your pin at the Bungie store or at the EU Bungie store. You can also get the Everyone Can Play emblem with any donation of $10 or more through the Bungie Foundations. All donations received in July support Ability Points. I like that. I know the last TWID kind of seemed, like off, but when Bungie gets together and they do things for the community, no matter what subsect of community you fall under, it's always good. Echo's Art of the Week. Very nice. Especially with now, like this. It was really good. A lot of very talented artists. D2 Discord and Threads update. Hey y'all, reporting from the Destiny 2 social teams here. You may know that @Destiny Game Twitter, X, Facebook, and Instagram. Today we'll let you know we're adding 2 more platforms that you can follow for the latest Destiny 2 updates. First things first, we updated our Discord server's announcement channels at discord.gg Destiny Games so that we can share more news with you. Regardless of what Discord server you spend your time on, we're sharing updates from the game, the team, Bungie Help, and Bungie Blog. You can opt in to whatever news. Okay. I completely forgot that Destiny had a Discord. And there's going to be a Threads. So, there you go. And I don't know what Mastodon is, but okay. Siegebreak Hunter, yeah. Firing commands and close Hunter's progress over that. Yes, there's not PvP. Champions appear in Defiant Battlegrounds and Vanguard. Hazardous propulsion does not function correctly with Quicksilver rockets. Appear beside Nessus for a challenge that does not exist. The Transcendent title does not progress to Guardian ranks. Okay. Oh, a Pantheon kind of inspired thing. Oh. Interesting. Movie of the week. That's all we have for this week. It's the final weekend of Iron Banner for a couple months. So make sure to grab any weapons you've been chasing while it's still here. Let us know your Act 2 experience when you jump in. And we'll be continuing to provide updates on Destiny 2 team accounts. Keep an eye out. So, now that we've gone through it, and we see all the fantastic artwork and everything else, let us talk about what I'm excited for. Now, as we know, the Call is a very good strand weapon, and it allows you to use other weapons, Graviton Lance, Red Death, all that kind of stuff to really make your prismatic field better. One thing that I've always felt has kind of lacked with this is the whole we have an arc sidearm, we have a void sidearm, that's an exotic, we have a strand one. When are we going to get the solar and stasis ones? Well, now we get a solar one. Maybe in Revenant we get our first stasis one. Having the radial area transponder with this one will be interesting. Then you can use this to pair it with the Call. That way you have unstoppable and barrier. You can use, any numerous pulse rifle with this. And with the solar, if you can get, like, incandescent on, this, that could be good. Incandescent on a sniper rifle, which, I got one, would probably be really good as well. Because I have a Beloved, and then I can use Whisper of the Worm, and then use just some random close-range weapon. Have anti-barrier, and then have, just a regular, like, strand sidearm. That, could be very good. I feel like Whisper of the Worm with these here is going to be good. Incandescent is going to be good as well. Because, as we know from Incandescent, its precision final blows cause a target to explode. Defeating a target spreads a larger lasting scorch target to those nearby. More powerful combatants and opposing guardians cause scorch in a lighter larger radius. So, if you combine that, so let's say like my beloved. My beloved has incandescent. Okay? It does scorch on final blows. This precision hits scorch targets. Your ignitions, because you scorch someone, you can cause them to ignite. Ignitions do increase damage in a larger radius. So that's good. I can see incandescent on the perfect pitch being something good just for this solar fulmination. If you're not running that and you're running, that, but you want to do more safer option, you have Dragon's Breath. So you combine, this with a beloved, and then, any number of possible weapon you want to use. I mean, we have a hand cannon for overload, sidearm for unstoppable, scout rifle for unstoppable. Now, my question, while we're looking at this, so this is just going to add like another column. So all these will automatically be unlocked, correct? Because most people at this point have their artifact to the point where they're just leveling up at this point. They don't need to unlock anything. So this gives you a chance to change up how you run things. These changes, I really like this. I think this is going to be very good. These in PvE will make them better. I don't know why this is getting fixed. But I get from where their standpoint is. They probably realize that a lot of the reason why people do this is because they can do extra DPS without having to run all the scavenger mods and everything. Tech scout rifles in PvE only here. Reduce flinch for snipers in PvE. Now, that's only because they're adding these sniper things. I feel like eventually at some point, like once this is like, the next act comes to like, okay, we're removing this. Or we're doing something with it. Ariana's Vow doing more damage against barrier shields? Hasn't it always been very good against barrier shields? And removing stat penalties from adept mods. This change right here probably makes it so Whisper gets used more. Just saying. Perfect Paradox coming back. Don't know how to feel, but okay then. Let's see how it goes. And it's gonna have the Cast No Shadows origin trait, which does what again? Because I haven't really been focused on getting those weapons. Dealing melee damage increases this weapon's handling and lowers the small amount of ammo from reserves. So it's like Swashbuckler, kind of. I don't even think I have. No. I have two guns that have Swashbuckler. Oh, okay, I have a couple. Kills with his weapon increase your melee damage. I have a Buzzard Adept with that. Now, I know I'm an idiot. Okay. But why am I not using... Now I can't find it. There it is. I don't know why I don't use this. Like, I have a fairly decent one. It's not like my god roll Buzzard, but it's the only Adept I got. Which, is the Buzzard still available in the Nightfall rotation, I wonder? I don't know. But, with that being said, I'm really excited for all three of these weapons, really. This for, you know, for using Red Death, Graviton Lance, Summoner. This for just being able to use, you know, things like the Call, or a shotgun. This so I can use, you know, any other myriad of other weapons, like all the like the kinetic weapons you have, you know. I feel like that's going to be very interesting, very good. Now, how these weapons stack in PvP is the only question I have, and since both of these are the radial area ones, and we can tell by these two things here that we can craft both of these. So this is craftable, and that's craftable. So craftable this with, you know, heal clip incandescent, or whatever the myriad of other perks, especially with this, considering it's a rocket-based sidearm, incandescent, make enemies explode. Combined with the radial layer transponder, this could be a good PvE ad clear weapon. This in PvP might be good. I mean, it's a heavy burst, and two rounds, they're slightly more interesting. Perfect Paradox coming back. There's that. I mean, I think there's a Perfect Paradox that is in my vault. That I need to just find something to do with. I got a lot of let's see. Perfect Paradox. Where the heck are you? I believe I have one. Did I get rid of it? So if it still rolls with some of the same stuff as before, okay. So, yeah, it does. So you can get slide shot, opening shot, Pluggus 1-2 punch, slide shot, swashbuckler, threat detector, opening shot would also be something good to get. It would be a good thing to deal with something like okay, I don't have a Perfect Paradox. Thought I did. Guess not. I don't know. But with that being said, Red Faction, I will see you all later on Sunday. I will be live on Purple. We will be doing some Destiny stuff. I'm going to be testing out a build that I have, because really late last night through some grinding, I got a couple of exotic bonds, and I got one with Spirit of Apotheosis and Spirit of Harmony, which I cannot wait to continue to try out. I really need to also focus in on maybe getting some more powerful pieces of heavy, because that's the only thing we're missing from our pinnacle look is just heavy. Like, legitimately, I could have an account power of 2,000 if it wasn't for, heavy not wanting to work with me. So yeah, that's the kind of a build we're trying. We're going to try in PvE, then we might try in some PvP. Gain temporarily increased melee and grenade regeneration after your super ends. Run that with Void. Throw the Noble Bomb. Your super's ended. Spirit of Harmony. Final blows have it that match your damage type. Grant super energy. So I might fiddle around with it. Try to see, what could work, what couldn't work. Maybe try to get a myriad of different, things set up for each one. So, like, if I run Strand, I want a Strand weapon, so I'd probably run... God, where's that one Strand weapon I have that I really like? Because I want to be able to use it consistently. Where is it? Seriously, where the heck did I put it? Okay, where the heck? Why do you just lose things? So I can't find it currently. But if I use Melko's Reverence and then have like a different weapon, for more close range, that could be good. In terms of stasis, honestly, I could just use, Veiled Threat. I got Grab Lance, I got Red Death for that. For Arc, I don't know what I would probably do Trespasser. Oh no, I know what I'm gonna do. Because there's not an Arc Pulse. Right? I don't think we have Arc Pulse rifles that are like exotic, which we need. Catalyst. Yeah. So I'd probably run Scalar, and then it would allow me to run conditional. So there's a lot of build crafting that we can do that I'm going to think up of and everything. But, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing on Sunday. So, with that being said, Red Faction, have a good one. See you then.